Landlords want to make sure travelers keep an eye out for criminals this weekend. Many of them may try to make fake offers that are light on details and rush you to make a quick decision. A huge red flag is when someone asks for payment via wire transfer, gift card, or crypto. And when buying travel insurance, verify that the agency is licensed. Fireworks turned into weapons as protesters launched them at police and buildings across France. The violence sparked by a deadly police shooting. Right now, 45,000 police officers are on the streets to stop the protests. Close to 1,000 protesters have been arrested, and around 250 officers have been hurt. Protesters accused police of racism and excessive force after a black teen was shot during a traffic stop. He was laid to rest today. The officer who fired the fatal shot has been placed under formal investigation for murder. Weather specialist Nick Dunn joins me now, and I was looking at that radar behind you over there. It looks like we got a pretty good line of storms coming in here.
Yeah, we got a pretty good line coming in. I saw some lightning flashes already from outside the station here. So if you live in Dayton and points south and west, it's going to get a little noisy here over the next hour or so. This line's also packing at least some gusty winds of about 40 to 45 miles per hour based on the last couple of reports I've seen. Can't still totally rule out an isolated severe storm, but the threat's pretty low. This is moving off to the northeast at about 45 to 50 miles per hour. So again, the Dayton area could be coming in here pretty soon, but right now, Oxford, Richmond, Eaton, down towards Lebanon, you guys are kind of in the first impact zone to get that, and then they'll continue to race off towards the northeast across the rest of the Maya Valley. So I'll keep an eye out for you here this evening. If you've been outside, though, relatively muggy out there. Dew points are in the 60s and 70s still, even for 11 o'clock at night. So we look at that on the muggy meter. Muggy to miserable conditions continuing, and we're going to repeat this again tomorrow as well, so something just to kind of keep in mind. Now, in terms of tomorrow's severe weather risk, it is currently situated over across the southeastern half of the Maya Valley, so Dayton and points south and east. An isolated risk of maybe some strong winds and some heavy rain continues with us. In terms of the overall hazards, again, I've modified this just a little bit. Damaging winds still relatively low. Hail and tornado are even lower, but the bigger threat's going to be heavy rain. That may disrupt your holiday plans that you may have tomorrow for a cookout or anything like that. Definitely not looking like an all-day rain. I would not cancel any holiday plans. Wouldn't do anything like that, but just make sure you have ways to maybe alternate those planes a little bit as needed. The hour-by-hour forecast for tomorrow looks like this will start off relatively dry in the morning outside of a stray leftover shower, getting into the 80s during the afternoon, and there's those chances for showers and thunderstorms. Again, not an all-day rain by any means, but just have an umbrella nearby just in case. Humidity is going to continue to remain high, as I mentioned, for tomorrow. Dew points in the 60s and 70s again, so maybe not the best of hair days out there, and then we'll fall back into more muggy conditions, so mid-60s, even some low 60s for dew points. And then those will start to rebound again by the middle to latter portions of next week, as we do see another system set to bring more chances for showers and thunderstorms. So for tonight, here comes that line racing across the Maya Valley, continuing to weaken gradually, but even through 2:30, we're left with some rain. As we get into your Sunday morning first thing, rain becoming less widespread. Still maybe leftover showers. You're heading off to church first thing in the morning if you have a late breakfast planned. Through the afternoon, a few spotty showers and thunderstorms may develop, and a couple of those, again, could be on the strong side, even as indicated here through 7 o'clock. But again, not going to be an all-day rain. As you see, there are some breaks in between, but just be prepared. You may have to go inside for a few minutes. Then Sunday night into Monday, the rain really does start to kind of lighten up just a little bit, which is a piece of good news for us. Now, looking beyond Monday, right now, 4th of July, looking pretty nice. And I know a lot of us probably have the day off, but looking at 86 degrees and mainly sunny skies. As we get into Wednesday, looking very warm, making a run at 90 before more chances of rain return for Thursday and Friday.
All right, thank you so much, Nick. And while rain this morning canceled Huber Heights' July 4th parade, News Center 7 stopped by for the 30th Star Spangled Heights Festival at Thomas Cloud Park.